Guy here, and again, I'm a dividend investor, so of course I'm going to do a list like this. Top 5 Dividend Kings to buy and hold forever. This is an article made by the Motley Fool, and they are a very accredited investment advisor. So they do analyzations of stocks. They have their own podcasts. It's a great resource, and I do recommend it for anybody who is new to stocks or is learning and looking for some advice, or maybe places to look for stocks, because they do great analysis on stocks. So let's go down. I'll explain some of this. So a Dividend King is a stock that has paid um, their dividends and increased for 50 plus years. So they're the highest tier dividend stock. Then you have aristocrats who have paid for 25 plus years, and then dividend champions, I believe, are 15 years. So let's see. Yep, there you go. So there are 120 dividend champions. There are 53 dividend aristocrats, and there are 25 dividend kings. So of course, dividend kings are the most efficient. And here is a list for you guys. So again, this is an investment advice. These are just ones that Motley Fool says that you could buy and hold forever, which honestly I probably would agree, because if they've paid their dividends for 50 plus years, that's double my lifetime, and they have to be good at maneuvering through economic downturns and be a healthy enough company to keep increasing that dividend. So here we have Procter and Gamble. This is a household conglomerate company. Everybody knows them. They have a wide array of products, and that is what has made it such a good dividend king. I mean, they have laundry soaps, they have dish soap, they have laundry detergent, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrushes, healthcare stuff, shampoos, just stuff you use every single day. And that's why it's easy to see why they are a dividend king. Next on the list for dividend kings, we have Coca-Cola, which is a stock that Warren Buffett, one of the most influential and world-renowned known investors, backs is Coca-Cola. And I'm long on Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola, love their products. I buy it all the time. It's one of those American iconic brands that I feel like will never die away. If they've lasted, 100 plus years, I really don't think that they're going anywhere. If you need some information on stock, just look up a Warren Buffett interview. He goes very in-depth and shares exactly why he bought it. I bought it because it's an iconic brand. It's good at growing its dividend, and I'm holding Coca-Cola for my lifetime, my entire lifetime. So it will be in my portfolio when I retire, and by then, hopefully, the dividends are just as fruitful as they've been for Warren Buffett. Next is Federal Realty Investment Trust. I actually just sold shares in this company because I put it all into Altria Group. But they are the only publicly traded REIT that is a dividend king, which again means that they paid for 50 plus years. They do invest in malls, I believe, which is kind of a dying trend, but they are still really well positioned with great tenants to keep increasing that dividend. Next is Genuine Parts Company. They have the Napa Know-How brand. This, of course, is a very, very long-lasting company. They're world-renowned known again. They provide parts for places like AutoZone and O'Reilly's, which, if you look up their stock prices, are crazy valued right now. People are always going to have the option of buying a new car versus, putting money into their old one, and most of the time it's cheaper to put more money into your old one versus buying a straight up new car, and that's where Genuine Parts Company comes in. So they're very well positioned because people usually choose to work on their old cars, and that way they have a place in the market space and they dominate that part of the market. Next is Northwest Natural Gas. I don't know a lot about them. I just know that they're a dividend king. I haven't personally bought shares, so you'd have to do your own research on that, as well as Cincinnati Financial Corporation. I know that they're like an investment firm, but I don't know much about them. I did own them for a short time, but I did sell them out. Then you have Emerson Electric, dividend king, an electric and gas company. Again, all these companies have increased their dividends for 50 plus years. So again, do your own research. I don't know a lot about all of these companies. I just wanted to give you guys a list by the Motley Fool because I love the company. Next company I do know a lot about, 3M Company. They are a widely diversified company. They own like sticky notes, they own Post-its. If you go to a store like Home Depot or Lowe's, you'll see 3M on like light bulbs, and just an array of products in a home goods store like that. So they are well diversified, a very safe company to hold, big blue chip stock that has paid dividends for a long time. Next is Colgate Palmolive Company, which you will know from their Colgate brand, but they also own deodorants, soaps, shampoos, and of course the toothpaste. Um, but again, they are a household company. They make things just like Procter and Gamble. They operate kind of in the same space. You use their company in their products every day, whether you know it or not, like the mouthwash, the toothbrush, toothpaste. Um, so they're very well positioned in economic downturns as well. These are the companies that they're going to go down. Like the stock market goes down in a market crash, but these are the types of companies that withstand it better than others, and they have enough cash flow and enough experience in a market downturn that they're not going to they're going to react to the market the same way. But this type of investment actually gets hit less than the overall market. And of course, next is Johnson and Johnson. They've had a lot of headwinds, a lot of bad news between the I think it was opioid scandal, and there was something else with baby powder a while back. But this is again a type of company that's so well diversified. They're not really going to go anywhere. They're in the healthcare sector. Excuse me. So they provide medicines. They make band-aids. They do a bunch of different medicines. They supply hospitals with certain medical equipment. So they're very well positioned to outperform in any market downturn, and they're a safe investment, according to Motley Fool. So for me personally, the ones that I would probably pick: Procter and Gamble, Coca-Cola, Genuine Parts, 3M, and Johnson and Johnson. Just because if I own Procter and Gamble, I'm probably not going to be buying Colgate, and for me, their dividend rate is a little bit better. Their yield's a little higher. I know since Colgate's grown year over year more, but Procter and Gamble has a better yield, and sometimes I don't go for the growth rate. I go for the current yield because they'll pay me more, and it'll take Colgate a longer amount of time to get to Procter and Gamble's dividend payout. So again, do your own research. I just wanted to show you guys a headline article I read off the Motley Fool, give you a couple of the stock picks, and give you a spot to start with your own research. Again, this is not investment advice. I'm just looking up stocks that the Motley Fool has recommended. If you lose money, it's on you. But for me personally, I am long on Coca-Cola. So let me know what you guys think about Dividend Kings. Are you invested in any? Are there any companies that you prefer that you're surprised were not on this list that you own as Dividend Kings? Let me know. Remember to hit that subscribe button. I'm super excited to give you guys more content. I have streaming wars on the way. I have more recommended stocks by the Motley Fool, stocks to hold in the downturn. Got a lot of content, plus my own Robinhood portfolio journey. So remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you guys for watching. It's been that Dividend Guy. See you guys next time.